Oh, yeah, y'all. It's just Amir's mom. I'm just out, hanging up more flyers, doing the police job, doing the news crew job, trying to hold it together. But I thought it was time for me to at least get on here and say something because I can't. I cannot not say something anymore because this is my son. This is my son. He is my child. He is missing. The police department isn't helping me. The news, the media, nobody's trying to help me find my son. I'm giving them all the facts. Facts. What I know to be true. No one's investigating it. No one's questioning anyone. I keep getting all these comments about how scary these people are that took my son. Because, yeah, he was taken. He was abducted. I don't know how to even explain what this is doing to me. It's the hardest thing I've ever had to do to try to keep it together so that I can think, so I can find my son. And I just need y'all help because, again, in Hot Springs, Arkansas, the police department, the detectives, the courts, they are not for us. And when I say us, I mean black people. They don't care about our black children. They don't care that they're being murdered. They don't care that they're being abducted. They don't care. I told Hot Springs Police Department on Wednesday night about this abduction. My son has been abducted. And these are things I know to be true also. He was abducted, taken from 101 Rocky Reef Circle, from where he went to visit a young lady named Takai Shelby. I don't know a Takai Shelby, let's just start there. So I know she wasn't a girlfriend or anything like that. Maybe, like I say, I don't know a Takai. Never have. So I assume she was a booty call. It was at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. It is what it is. And so my son's friend, LeBron, dropped him off at 101 Rocky Reef Circle, where Miss Takai Shelby and her grandmother, Miss Rose Adams, were the only two home. And he was supposed to go back and pick my son up in an hour. Because again, this was a booty. But when he left, according to LeBron, when he left, they started blowing his phone up maybe 15, 20 minutes after he dropped him off. But LeBron ignored the call because he was in the track and he wasn't finna turn right back around to go pick up Amir. He didn't realize that it was an emergency, I guess, at the time. So, long story short, LeBron finally answers the phone and he goes and he is speaking with Takai's mother, Kamori. And she's going off about who he brought to her house or who he dropped off at her house, and that two men ran up in here and jumped on him, and they just left, dragging him out of the house. And these are their words verbatim. And at this time, LeBron says he rushes out of the racetrack to his car and back over to 101 Rocky Reef Circle. and tries to get, I guess, some clarity on what happened. My son's phone and shoes were left there, so he took my son's phone and shoes with him when he left. When I finally got word of all this that happened on Monday, it was Wednesday night at 8 o'clock p.m. I immediately went to the address which LeBron gave to me himself, and I spoke with the mother and Miss Takai. Lord, there's some liars. I said what I said. They're lying, okay? Here's the facts. Given to me by Takai. Her front door was unlocked. They did not have to break in. They came right in her house. These are people that she claims she have no idea who they are. Keep that in mind. Also, when they came in, they went directly to her bedroom. So, of course, I asked, I didn't know where your bedroom was at. They been here before? No. How did they know where your bedroom was at? Because if somebody just comes into a random house, they probably should have accidentally went in the grandmother's room first or something. Like, there's no way they would know exactly what room my son was in, right? Okay. So, still, Miss Takai, she has no idea. Because, she was in the bathroom. Conveniently, she had to go to the bathroom, and then boom, they ran in her house, jumped on my son. She says when she came out of the bathroom, she don't remember what she saw because she ran straight out the front door. Weird. Now, the grandmother says she got up when she heard commotion. Okay, she was in the other room sleeping. She heard commotion. It startled her. I get that. And she said she got up, she opened the door and said, what the hell is going on? And one of the young men said, who the F is that? And then they got up and ran out of the room and out the front door, dragging my son. And when I asked her, did it look like my son was going willingly, or what was he saying? She says, I wouldn't say it was willing. It's like he didn't have no choice, is what Miss Rose said to me, myself, verbatim. So, but here's the thing. Their story has changed so many freaking times. It's not even funny, okay? And the grandmother is way too old to be lying that much, you know. I begged the mother, the grandmother, and the daughter that night. I didn't really care if she was involved. I just wanted her to tell me who it was so that I could find my son. But she just kept lying. All of them. I asked Takai, I said, what did they look like? I don't know. Okay, I said, were they black? No. So we know they're not black. I said, okay. Were they what? Light skin, mixed? Like, do you know you're racist? She, maybe mixed. I said, okay, so, okay, sweetie, let me take you back. I said, when you came out of the bathroom, what did you see? Nothing. I ran straight outside. That is so weird, but okay. So then I said, I'm gonna just ask her something simple, because maybe, she called something simple. They got long hair, short hair. I don't really know. So then even her mother asked her, like, were they wearing caps or hoodies or something? Like, because that's something, that's a very small detail that she should have known and do know. But when you're lying and you're trying to cover up for someone, the best you can do is just keep answering is, I don't know, or maybe, which is all Miss Takai was doing, okay? The police has all of this information. If nothing else that they know to be true, my son was taken from 101 Rocky Reef Circle out of that house. And here's the thing. Here's what's funny. Somebody answer me this. Why nobody didn't call the police? No one called the police Monday night when this happened. They let two people that they didn't know. So if they didn't know them, that is burglary or something like that. I'm not a lawyer or a police officer or detective, although you wouldn't know it because I've had to do their job since Wednesday. But anyway, no one called the police. Not even to say that some young men had broke in their house. The grandmother said she was so alarmed and shook up because she couldn't even find her granddaughter. Where was her granddaughter? Now, the granddaughter said she ran outside, but the grandmother said she couldn't find her anywhere. So, where was she? Where did she go? She told me she went to the bathroom. Oh, y'all don't know either? Okay, but nobody called the police, and I asked them, I said, why wouldn't y'all call the police? The mother, Kamori, said somebody told her not to. I don't even know what that even means. Like, what does that even mean? Somebody told you not to. Okay, maybe you ain't got to call to say that somebody abducted my son out of your house, but girl, you're not going to call the police because somebody broke into your house. You was at work. Your mother and your daughter were there. 2 strangers came in your house. And no one called the police because y'all still feel safe. Even after a whole person was abducted out of your house. Okay. So, again, this is everything that I have told the police plus more. The more I can't say is factual because I wasn't there. They also know that there is a camera on the front door of 101 Rocky Reef Circle. And guess what conveniently happened on Monday when my son was abducted? The camera was off. No, I'm smiling because I gotta keep smiling so I don't cry because I gotta stay strong for my son and I gotta stay focused. But the shit ain't funny. Like, she got footage from, excuse my language. But she got footage for everybody that came by afterwards. The young man, when he came by to pick up my son's phone and shoes, he's on there. And anything that happened before the breaking in or walk in, because the door was left unlocked in the middle of the night. So, but that time frame just happened to be erased or gone or not available. And when asked why not, the grandma said, oh, sometimes Takai be unplugging it or turning off the camera so her mama can't see. I get that. I was young and fast before. I get that. I do. And sometimes that do happen. But see, it was too convenient. See, around the time that my son was abducted. So it ain't really sitting right with me. It ain't making sense. So make it make sense. And then these, again, are all things that I have told the police station, the detective that looked me in my face and was like, I'm finna get on it. Because after I told him the story, he's all like, no, they know something if they don't know everything. Because even to him, they're lying. They're all lying. The story has changed so many times, it don't make no sense. But see, I'm the type of mother, though, that I'm not going to stop. And I could put out all the names and everything that I know right now, but I'm going to try to hold my tongue because I'm trying to do this right and begging for y'all to do your job and help me find my son. I just want my son to come home. It's not fair for any parent to ever have to go through this. Like, no person should have to report that their loved one is missing and y'all don't actively be doing something at least within 24 hours. It don't matter how old they are, and especially when you know that they have been taken by someone else against their will. It's not okay. You cannot imagine what parents go through. It's the unknown. I can't sleep. I can't eat. But no, this is not about me because I'm good. I'm going to do this every day until I find him. Without sleep or without food, I won't stop. But it's not right. I got to do y'all job. I got to also put up flyers and stuff. I got to also make videos so I can put it out there that my son and the world know that I'm not going to stop looking for my son. He is my son. I want him home. Please. I begged this little girl, man, to just tell me who they were because she knows who they are. But I can't make her tell me. That's the detective's jobs. That's the police station's job. But why have they not done anything? My son been missing 6 days. 6. What am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do every day when I wake up? What am I supposed to do? I just want my son. I just want y'all to go out there and investigate. Go out there to that house and lock that little girl. Nope, she's not a little girl. She's 18. Lock her up like you would had there been a white young man whose last known location was in some black people's house. We'd be arrested. Those of us who just was on in the house. And we ain't abducted nobody. And y'all know this to be true, and I ain't even the one to be pulling the race car. But at this point, though, because it's my son and it's happening to me right now, I'm going to call y'all on y'all shit. And excuse my language again, because that is my black son that is missing. I just want my son found. Y'all act like he don't have people out here who love him. He's about to be a father in less than a month. My grandson don't deserve this. I don't deserve this, and my son don't deserve this. That little girl set him up, and if y'all don't hurry up and do y'all job, just hurry up and do your job. Because then when we have to start taking justice into our own hands, now we're the problem. We're the problem. Like, are y'all human? Like, do y'all have children? You cannot imagine your child being taken from you and you don't know where they at and you ain't talked to him in days. And you talk to him every day. And even if you don't talk to him, he call you every day. That's my son. That's my son. He called me every day. I ain't talked to my son in days. Not a peep. And they ain't helping me. So I'm asking y'all for y'all help. Because I'm not stopping. I'll be back out at Rocky Reef today with some signs. I'm protesting. And I would like to start a search party, something I don't even know how to do, because why would I know how to start a search party? Like, why would I know how to just do that? I don't. But I'll learn. I'll figure it out. Because it's conveniently also the detectives are off on Fridays in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Every single one. And so they won't even be back in until Monday. So they expected me to wait till Monday to even get any type of answers. My son will be missing 7 days, a week by then. So they don't work on the weekend. So I guess I'm going to have to work every single day like I've been doing. So, like I said, I want to try to start a search party. I don't even know where to start the search except for on Rocky Reef Circles where he was last seen in front of her house. I want to do a protest in front of her house too. I'm not asking anybody to get themselves in trouble. I'll protest by myself. But I got to get some attention over there. Because them people know more than they saying. And if they don't, then they need to be arrested for his abduction. Because at this point, if they don't know nothing, I have to assume they're lying and they did something with my son. Because what I do know to be true is he was at that house. I picked the shoes up. No, his friend picked the shoes and his phone up from there. Who leaves in 2023 anywhere without their shoes and especially their cell phone? Who's leaving it in 2023? As a matter of fact, I may leave my shoes. I am not leaving my cell phone. Not willingly. So yeah, y'all, thank y'all for your prayers. Um, I'll try to keep everyone updated as best as possible because I gotta be my own news crew. You know, I gotta be the detective and everything too. So, as soon as I get a time together, when I want to do this search this evening, and where I know a lot of you have reached out to me, and thank you so much for your prayers and your thoughts about when I get ready to do a search. I think I'm just gonna start out there and rock. I mean, I really don't even know where to search, y'all. I don't, but I'm getting out there today. I'm already out here, and I'm gonna hang up some more flyers and just keep me and my family in your prayers. Share this video as much as possible because this gotta stop. They gotta care more about our black children and their well-being. And when they're murdered or abducted, they gotta investigate more. I just cannot believe that yesterday I was told that the detectives are off on Fridays, every single one, until Monday. I'm just like, even when they have active cases, like they got active missing person, I believe somebody lost, some family members the couple days right after. Like, you got stuff going on in Hot Springs that you need to be solving. And I guess because they were all black crimes this week, or black men, that we're just gonna go on and take our off days like regular. Okay, all right. So anyways, the next video, if they have not got my baby's face out there on the news, or ain't got some type of police report, if they ain't actively went over there and said something to this little girl and her mother and her lying little grandmother who's too old to be lying, then I'll be back with another video with more information, with names and pictures of their houses and videos. I'm not stopping until I get my son. And I'm not scared of anybody. Just so we all clear there. I want my son back. I don't care what kind of mess he was in or they was in or none of that. I just want my son back. Oh, and yes, and let me clear this up before I go. Yes, Miss Takai did tell me they were mixed or Hispanic. My son don't really know many mixed people, but he hangs out with a whole bunch of Hispanics. And I know all of their first and last names. And I know all of the things that they've done because my son, who I talk to all the time, whether I wanted to hear the things that Amir Ellis was doing or not, he told me. So I know a lot about all of it. And again, like I said, I will name names this next video if the police and detectives, if they're not on their jobs. I'll just keep doing it for them. And I'll just be accused. And I'll just put everybody's names and pictures all over social media. I'm the right mother. I'm not going to let y'all forget about Amir Ellis. Not on my watch. You have to kill me first. I want my son home. That's all I'm asking. If you have information about this event on Monday, May the 15th. Well, actually, it's early Tuesday morning, May the 16th, around 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. If you live on Rocky Reef Circle and you have video cameras, please contact me. You might not know what your camera saw. Because, see, they turned their camera off, but y'all didn't. And I know it's a bunch of people with cameras on Rocky Reef because I've been on that street every day this week, and I'll be back 2-3 times. I just want my son. And this don't have to get any crazier. I love you, Amir Ellis. We love you. Your family is out here. We looking for you. We worried. But I've always told you, and I know it's so crazy because I shouldn't even ever have to tell my children anything like that, but they know. If anything ever happened to one of my kings, I won't rest. And if I don't get some answers soon, nobody else won't rest either. So, God bless. Share the video. Thank you for your prayers and your thoughts. I'll post an update on the search time in a little bit, as soon as I can figure out where I want to do it at and what time. I'm out.